Hi guys, as a proud owner of the Ford Edge 2015, I found one day that there is a lot of moisture in my tailgate reflector, and I was looking on a website, the way to get rid of it, and I couldn't find anything. So I decided to put that video so maybe somebody else can benefit from it. So the two first pictures actually are not my tail lights. I found those pictures on a website, but mine looked pretty much the same. A lot of moisture inside. I just had it on mostly on my right side, not the left side. But I decided to take it apart and see if I can open the reflector and get the moisture out. So basically, what you need to do first is to open your tailgate and then take that handle out. You can do it with a little screwdriver, and you will find two screws that you have to take out. Once you take them out, it's fairly easy to jerk and take out the cover, the black cover that you have. Uh, Once you take it out, you will see six screws that I marked in red. You have to take them out. I mean, you have to take the screws out, and then it's gonna be fairly difficult, but you have to work on it to take the whole lamp out. The only thing that you have to remember is that the cables, you have to disconnect the cables, and here in the middle you can see that kind of a seal with the cables that you have to push outside. Once you remove it, your car gonna look like this. And then I thought that I can open the whole thing. Like I was checking all the screws, take them out. Maybe I will crack open the whole reflector, but I think it's sealed by factory, and you will not open it. So the only hope to get the moisture out uh, is to actually open that little seal that you can see here inside with the cables going in. So I was using that as a port, sucking out the air using simple my vacuum cleaner, and sucking up all the moisture that is trapped inside by that vacuum. Also, it helps a lot when you use the same time when you use the hair dryer and just simply warm up the reflector on both sides. So that will make that moisture to vaporize, and then you can suck it out with that vacuum. So it took me probably a day and a half because it's a very slow process. But after that, my lamp looked pretty clear. I didn't see any moisture in it on both sides. So you can see it on the pictures. It looked fairly good. Also, what I did, I also after it was dried, there is a gap here on the top of that lamp that you can see. I just put a clear silicone and I glue it because when I was cleaning that lamp with a little moist sponge, it's it trapped that moisture from that sponge inside the reflector. So I figured out that through that crack, the moisture is getting inside. I also took the whole top seal off. It's fairly easy. You just rip it off. You can clean it. There's a lot of dirt underneath it. And I cleaned it throughoutly. Uh, and then basically you have to seal it back uh, with that rubber thing with your cables. Put it back together and mount it on your car. So you have to do exactly uh, reversed thing that you did taking it out. So you have to put it in. Be careful. You can scratch your paint with those screws, and check your left and right side if it's aligned properly, if the gap is the same on the both sides. So I put it together today, and it was very hot and humid. So after a while, I could see that a little of moisture came back, as you can see on my lamps, but it's nothing significant now. I mean, it's much better than it used to be. So I'll see after the first rain, you know, how it behave, and if it's getting better, or you know, if it's gonna be bad, I'm gonna take it out and do it simply again. There's no other way. I mean, unless you're gonna buy a new refractor, which is like 800 bucks. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe I help you save some money. Good luck.